Hey guys, welcome to another episode of DRR. Today, we're going to give you a quick demonstration and some not to do and how to do tips on popcorn scraping and repair. So let's get started. Go ahead and have our little sprayer here, one and a half gallon sprayer. Now typically, I like to go ahead and use water hose, but due to the fact that this is a small room and there's not a lot of room to work in it, a 1 gallon or 2 gallon, this happens to be a Roundup sprayer, will work fine. And so this has already been pre-moistened before with the sprayer, and you can see I've already been working on it over here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and have a lot of pressure, and you're going to soak it. Get a nice even coat across it. I like to work in about 4-foot swaths or areas. Just go ahead and cross your field. You can actually see the seam right there turning loose, so that's a good indicator you're about 4 foot or so, depending on which way the board's running. It's actually probably closer to 6 because they're running across the studs, not with them. So it was hung properly for the age of the drywall. And so you go ahead and you wetted it down again in this little spot right here. And what's important is that it's wet enough to pull the popcorn down, but not so wet that it causes the board or the paper to structurally fail. You got a little step stool here, a little 1.5, 2 foot, probably not OSHA certified, but it gets the job done. So we'll just go ahead and step on up here, about 7-foot ceiling. So you get pretty close when you're as tall as I am. And as you can see, I'm working along, the knife's at about 35 to 40 degree angle, almost 45 degrees. And the first pass along, I'm going ahead and I'm scraping. A couple things to remember, this is a very sharp, if we can get the camera to focus on it. See how sharp that is? That is very, very sharp. Very, very fine. And the important part about that is you actually see the bevel right there as the light plays across it. You will tear up your paper of your board and have to replace it or prime it if you're not using a sharp knife. And notice I have pressure here in the middle with my thumb, 35 to 40 degree angle, and go ahead and scrape that. Now notice I'm going along with the tape. When you're doing the edges of the tape, go ahead and get almost in the corner, and you're gonna lap the edge of your paper tape. You can go back along, and you're gonna score that drywall. And then here's another trick. Versus getting in there and tearing up the tape on the wall, you can actually just drag that knife right there just like that. Go ahead and do it again. You may have to clean it out a little bit depending on the quality of the tape job they did and work on it a couple of different times. But as you can see, that's pretty clean. There's a little bit of trash left in there, but pretty well clean. One tip to note, see all that white stuff up there? That's the dust. So what you'll do is you actually increase your knife to about 45, 50 degrees, and then you cut that dust off of there. See all that material coming off? Now see, we dug right here. Those are gonna have to be spotted back again. Those are your nails or screws, in this case, nails. And so 1, 2, 3. Number 1, come across your angle at 35 to 40 degrees. Step 2, go back across the board, increasing your angle to about 45, 50 degrees, and exerting gentle pressure, cut that dust off. If you do it this way, or preferably call DRR to do it for you so you don't make a mess, it allows the board to retain its structural integrity, and you can go ahead and have a nice finished product when you respray the appropriate texture up there. Thanks for tuning in to DRR today. And remember, if you think hiring a professional is expensive, try hiring an amateur.